Hey guys, IDB Jude here. Want to talk to you about Archer Heroes. The first one that you're able to unlock if you do the civilization that has her is Mulan. I have a farm account that has this one, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Archery is the first tier 8 troop that you can unlock, but until you get to that point, which is a while on, you're going to have time to level up your Archer Heroes and just gain them naturally through the game. So I would say stay away from that. But showing off the Archer Heroes, you've got Edward and Sid as your legendaries. You saw Mulan. We've got Pompeii as well as your epics. All of them here at the bottom are going to show a skill siege for their powers or what they're good at. Mulan's a little bit different because she is the garrison. So if you have to do barbarian hordes where they're coming at your castle or you're being attacked by other players, Mulan could be useful in that regard. The other thing I'll show you here is the hero levels. The higher your hero level, the higher you're going to get of a specific skill. So Archer defense jumps up 7%, being over 45. And then my iron collection speed. Iron is probably the slowest of all of mine. So I bumped her up. And she's at level 16 on her skill slots. So 10% bonus there. Versus Sid, who gives me Archer attack if I level him up. And then tech speed bonuses based on the skill levels that he's at. In order to upgrade those skills, you have to use these badges. I don't have any badges for him right now, but I have 39 that don't have a character face on it. So I could turn those into a badge for Sid if I really wanted to open up that slot and start getting those bonuses. Not going to work on them so much right now because archery is just not big enough for me yet. I do have tier 8 archery as my only tier 8 troops, but my cavalry still owns the map when it comes to my fighting skill. So jumping back up to Mulan, in order to level them up, you got to spend the books. There's 5,000 of these level 1 books. That's a lot. If you want to do this where you don't have to use books as much, or where do you get books for? We'll start with Homeland Defense is a great place to get some books. Every level that you beat is going to give you a little bit something, which is kind of nice. And the other place is going to be the VIP store. You can choose to purchase some books over here for gold. Depending on your level, though, it's going to tell you, hey, you can't use this until you're at VIP, whatever. So, and you won't know what it costs until it unlocks. The only one I made a goal of getting to was these proofs because it only costs food. So that's a big one. 2 million food for 5 proofs, gold proofs. Heck yeah. So to each their own on that one, depending on what you're willing to spend. Something you don't have to spend on is main campaign. Every 5th level is going to, so 8.5, 8.10, and 8.15 in this case, Joan of Arc badges will be available to you on the first victory rewards. All the other levels are giving some good books, XP books, and you'll see those in each of those levels. There's some proofs as well, legendary proofs that are to be had every once in a while as well. Every day this resets, so every space that you've taken, it's going to give you a daily reward. Some of them are food, some are iron, some are lumber, as you can see. And you can pick that all up at this chest, and it tells me 6 hours, 24 minutes, and then it resets, which is when the server resets, and I can pick that up again. The store is a place to buy badges. It's unlimited when it comes to the blue or purples, but it's the only place you can buy Joan of Arc badges. Limit 3 a day. Everything else is unlimited. It's just based on your points, how much you can afford to buy. Another good spot to go is going to be the Alliance store. It's more random, but you'll see that there's resource, speed up, and miscellaneous categories. You can refresh this up to 6 times. It costs a little bit more points each time. The first one's free. The first purchase is 100, then 2, 3, 4, 500. You can see badges. There's the chests. Anything gold I tend to buy. If it's a gold badge, they're like 250,000. Same thing with the legendary proofs, those scrolls, the gold ones. They're over 200,000 as well. So how many points you have is listed in the top right. Feel free to check that out. Or you can jump over to the point shop. And based on what's available, what's been purchased by the Alliance. So this is somewhere, since I am the king or the leader of this Alliance, R5, R4 and R5 are able to purchase any of these items and throw them into the shop. There's 3 silver chests available. You can spend 240,000 of your personal points to buy a chest. There's also a civilization chit. If you want to change your civilization from archery to cavalry or cavalry to infantry, whatever it might be, there's one sitting here, 2 million points of your own points. You can buy that. However, it's not just 2 million points of your own points. It's also 2 million points of the Alliance points. We have 161 million. So right now, not a big deal. But early on in the game, you need those points to do other things. So building your territory and stuff. So if you ask the Alliance leader to buy these for you, please make sure that you're worth buying it for, that you're not going to quit the game. So, because that's a lot of points, but that's how you can change your civilization as well, and grab some chests that are going to give you some XP books and stuff like that. So, on the map, you can attack barbarians. Each attack is going to give you a certain amount of points, along with some possible loot. You could get some books there as well. So XP to be gained by hitting barbarians. Another one is the forts. Again, there's some XP to be had for your characters, and then some XP books that are possible loot again on that route. Over at the shrines, every day after the server resets, you can pop over to the shrine, and there's some guardians around it. Right now, all the guardians are dead, and they leave a rune behind. Those runes can give you bonuses, just showing you real quick. But those guardians give off some great XP. Do that as a team. There is a video I've got out about XP runs. Take a look at that and how you can do that with multiple people. Shrines also include the stone hedges. There's the events that happen every few days at the stone hedge, and during the 1 hour that it's activated in the square, you'll see a whole bunch of guardians appear, and they give off some good XP as well. So those are all the different places you can find XP on the map, along with how to level up those archer characters. So thanks for watching.